Let's talk about Sarah. She's someone many of us can relate to, a woman juggling the demands of modern life, striving to be her best self. But beneath the surface of her daily routine lies a hidden struggle, a nightly battle that leaves her feeling defeated and confused. Every night after the house was quiet, after the kids were asleep and the day's chaos had finally subsided, the craving hit her hard. It was a persistent, gnawing feeling, an urge that seemed to come out of nowhere. She'd promise herself, not tonight. She would firmly tell herself that she would resist the temptation, that she would stay strong and stick to her healthy eating goals. But despite her best intentions, her feet always found the kitchen. It was as if an invisible force was pulling her, guiding her towards the one place she knew she shouldn't be. Standing in the glow of the fridge, bathed in its cool artificial light, she felt both comfort and regret. The cool air on her face was soothing, but the knowledge of what she was about to do filled her with shame. It wasn't just about food. It was more than just a simple hunger pang. It was about stress, the constant pressure of deadlines and responsibilities weighing down on her. Exhaustion, the bone-deep weariness that came from long days and sleepless nights, and feeling out of control, a sense that her life was spiraling, and she was just a passenger along for the ride. During the day, it was endless scrolling, mindlessly consuming content, ignoring chores, letting the dishes pile up and the laundry overflow. Snapping at her kids, her patience wearing thin, she would find herself reacting with anger and frustration. These habits chipped away at the life she wanted, slowly eroding her dreams and aspirations. She felt powerless, trapped by her own choices, and unable to change, stuck in a cycle she couldn't break. A never-ending loop of self-sabotage and regret. Big promises on Sunday night faded by Tuesday. The ambitious goals she set for herself at the start of the week would crumble under the weight of daily life. She thought she lacked willpower, that she simply wasn't strong enough to resist temptation. But that wasn't the real problem. The issue wasn't a personal failing, but something much deeper. The truth, willpower isn't enough. It's a finite resource that can be easily depleted by stress and fatigue. It's about having a strategy, a plan to navigate those moments of weakness and build healthier habits. It's about getting real with yourself, acknowledging your triggers and understanding the underlying reasons behind your choices. And that's where real change begins, when you stop blaming yourself and start taking proactive steps towards a better future. What are unhealthy habits? They're automatic actions that hurt us, physically, mentally, or emotionally. Your brain loves shortcuts, so it builds habit loops: cue, routine, reward. The loop doesn't care if the habit is good or bad, it just wants completion. That's why breaking habits is so tough. You're fighting your brain's wiring. When you try to stop cold turkey, your brain panics, craving the old reward. Willpower alone can't hold back that flood forever. You need a smarter plan. You need to rewire the loop. That's how real change happens. For Sarah, the journey of change began with a profound act of honesty. It wasn't about grand gestures or sweeping declarations, but rather a quiet internal commitment to facing reality. She found herself increasingly tired, disconnected from her passions, and deeply unhappy with the direction her life was taking. The weight of unmet expectations and unaddressed issues had taken its toll. One day, fueled by a desire for change, she decided to confront the truth head-on. She sat down and wrote down everything that wasn't working in her life. Every habit, every pattern, every behavior that was holding her back. This included things like late-night eating, a habit she knew was driven by stress and loneliness. She also acknowledged the wasted hours spent mindlessly scrolling online, a form of escapism that left her feeling even more empty. And she couldn't ignore the moments when she snapped at her kids, a reaction she deeply regretted but struggled to control. It was a painful exercise, forcing her to confront uncomfortable truths about herself. But it was also incredibly liberating. It was the first step towards reclaiming her life. Then she became a detective, turning her attention to understanding the root causes of these behaviors. What triggered these habits? What were the underlying emotions or circumstances that led her down these paths? She realized that stress was a major factor, often leading her to seek comfort in food or online distractions. Boredom also played a significant role, creating a void that she tried to fill with mindless activities. And, perhaps most importantly, she recognized that negative emotions, sadness, anger, frustration, were often the cues that triggered these unwanted behaviors. Once she saw the patterns, once she understood the triggers, she realized that she could start to change them. She wasn't powerless. She had the ability to interrupt these cycles and create new, healthier habits. This isn't about guilt or shame. It's not about beating yourself up for past mistakes. It's about awareness. It's about cultivating a deeper understanding of yourself and your behaviors. You can't fix what you won't face. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Treat your habits like a doctor treats a disease, with careful observation, thoughtful analysis, and a commitment to finding the right solution. Diagnose before you treat. Understand the underlying causes before you attempt to implement solutions. Collect the facts, not judgments. Gather information, not accusations. Understanding your triggers is the first step, the essential foundation upon which all lasting change is built. To taking your power back, to reclaiming control over your life and your choices. That's how you start to win, not just in isolated moments, but in the ongoing journey of self-improvement. Most people try to change everything at once and fail. The secret? Start ridiculously small. Sarah's first step: drink a glass of water before opening the fridge at night. That tiny pause interrupted her old routine. Sometimes she still ate the ice cream, but often the urge faded. For her phone habit, she'd walk to the mailbox instead of scrolling. For her temper, she'd leave the room for a minute. These weren't huge changes, but they added up. Every small action was a vote for the person she wanted to become. Small wins build momentum. They make the next change easier. Start with one tiny habit. Let it snowball. Bad habits reward you instantly. Good habits take time. That's why you need to celebrate every small win. Sarah kept a win journal, writing down one thing she was proud of each day. Even tiny victories counted. This shifted her focus from failure to progress. Rewards should reinforce your new identity, not sabotage it. After a week of new habits, Sarah bought herself a new water bottle. After a month, a new book. These rewards fueled her motivation. Celebrating wins completes the habit loop with a positive feeling. Don't skip this step. Acknowledge your effort. That's how you build lasting change. Changing alone is tough. Bad habits thrive in secrecy. Sarah finally told her husband about her struggles and asked for support. He encouraged her and helped keep tempting foods out of the house. You need at least one person you can be real with. Someone to call when you're about to slip. This isn't about shame. It's about accountability. A support system reminds you of your why. It's easier to keep promises to others than just yourself. Leverage your relationships for positive change. Don't be an island. Ask for help. It's a sign of strength. Or, the moment for transformation isn't a distant dream. Change doesn't start tomorrow, next week, or next year. It's not something you need to postpone or wait for the perfect conditions to align. It starts now, this very second. The power to redefine yourself lies within your grasp, ready to be unleashed. Sarah's story isn't a fairy tale spun from impossible dreams. It's not an illusion. It's a real, tangible path that anyone, regardless of their background or circumstances, can take. It's a journey of self-improvement and growth that's accessible to all. The past, with all its triumphs and tribulations, doesn't define you. It doesn't dictate your future or limit your potential. Today, this very day, you get to choose what happens next. You hold the pen to write your own story, to chart your own course. You don't need a perfect, meticulously crafted plan to begin. You don't need all the answers right now. All it takes is just one small, conscious decision to set things in motion. One tiny step forward is all you need. Pick one tiny action, something so small it feels almost insignificant. Put your phone down, silence the notifications, and disconnect from the digital world for a moment. Take a walk, breathe in the fresh air, and reconnect with the world around you. Drink water, hydrate your body, and nourish your mind. That's your first win. Acknowledge it, celebrate it, and let it fuel your momentum. You're not broken or beyond repair. You are inherently capable and resilient. You've just been running a bad program, a set of limiting beliefs and negative patterns. You can rewrite it, line by line, one step at a time, creating a new narrative for your life. Don't wait for motivation to strike like a bolt of lightning. It rarely happens that way. Create it with action, with movement, with the simple act of beginning. The empowered feeling, that surge of confidence and accomplishment, comes after you start, not before. Take a deep breath. Center yourself, ground yourself, and connect with the present moment. Choose one habit to change, one small behavior that's holding you back. Choose one person to tell, someone who will support you and hold you accountable. And do it now. Don't delay. Don't procrastinate. Seize the moment and take action. Your future self, the person you're striving to become, will thank you for the choices you make today. It's your move. The board is set, the pieces are in place, and it's your turn to make a decision. Let's get to work. It's time to roll up your sleeves, put in the effort, and create the life you deserve.